Hi, and welcome to the Druzy Rose. We are all gathered here at 22 Central Square in Town Center of Chelmsford. My name is Lisa Marrone. I'm the Director of Business Development, and we're all gathered here in support of this grand opening and another new small business moving into Chelmsford. Behind me is the team of supporters, Town Manager Paul Cohen, Select Board members, Chair Virginia Crocker-Timmons, and Pat Wojcik, Select Chair member as well, and some of my colleagues and many, many other business supporters, friends, family, on and on. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm standing here with Kristen Earhardik, and you're the shop owner and operator of the Druzy Rose. Could you introduce yourself and share a little bit about your business?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Kristen Earhardik. I'm opening today. The business started in the summer. I started as an e-com business and just really realized that I miss being face-to-face with customers. I've been in retail and luxury and styling for over 29 years, so this is the natural progression. So today is 29 years in the making, so thank you for being here.
Well, congratulations. We're so happy that you chose Chelmsford to open your first storefront shop. Is that fair to say?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And you really seem to specialize in customized fashion and one-on-one. You do private appointments for people to come in so they can get a direct service and guidance and things like that. Could you share a little bit about what that is?
Yeah, so a huge part of my background comes from styling. I was a stylist in Boston. I worked with some news publications in Boston back in the day, some local celebrities. So I'm taking that scope and bringing it out here to Chelmsford. I love clienteling. I love just that magic of that one-on-one interaction. So my operating hours on Sunday will be half dedicated to appointments or private shop parties.
It is really difficult to understand what, there's so many, it's endless, pretty much fashion. It changes all the time, the trends, the seasons, the climate, everything. And it does get overwhelming when, especially if you have a particular event you're going to or things like that. I did check out your website and notice that you have a section called collections. So could you talk a little bit about what those different types of collections are and what we need to know about them?
Yeah, absolutely. So the collections for me are broken down of mind, body, soul, and seedlings. Mind can be anything from a personal alarm, a peace of mind, some home items, items that might be good for the planet. Soul are things that are just good for your soul. So my lotions, potions, I have terpene shots that are really great to kind of boost up your happy soul. Body is obviously my clothing line. And then seedlings are my little ones. We can't ever forget them. So I have a small collection of baby and toddler items as well.
And when we were talking earlier, you had mentioned one of your product lines is only sold in very few locations. Can you expand on that a little bit?
Absolutely. So I am one of 7 retailers for selling Cuddling Kind. It is a little bit higher of a price point, but it is such an important brand to me. I worked really hard to get that wholesale relationship. They heavily vet their wholesale partners. And while they're a little bit on the pricier side, 1 doll equals 10 meals for children that are starving. So to me, it's worth every penny. And even my little seedling who's not here right now, she has a collection of them. So I love that product.
Just really important to share because when you come into a store, you don't necessarily think in that way. So it's a great education to know a little bit about the products you've chosen to sell in your store. And when you chose the name Druzy Rose, can you explain a little bit about that business name, how you came about choosing that?
Yeah. So, I was kind of at a turning point, as many of us were post-COVID. I was working at a place and I found myself kind of working around the clock and getting a little bit burnt out. So I had to take a pause and I sat in the back and I was feeling a little down and I really thought to myself, what do I want to do? And I made the decision, this is my heart and my soul. So when I opened the business, I wanted to name it after my daughters, Ivy and Ava and Emilia. Unfortunately, there is no websites available under those names. And Druzy is the sparkly little crystals that you find on stones. And I love rose quartz, and a Druzy rose quartz is actually extremely rare. What's beautiful about Druzy is it tends to ward off depression and anxiety. I'm a big believer in stone potions. So, I just felt that it was really suiting in that time of my transition. So.
That's great. And thank you so much for sharing that, because I think it also adds to the uniqueness of your shop. And we know Town Center has been getting a lot of other unique, independently owned shops. So it's really a lot of added value to what's going on in Town Center. So thank you so much again. I think we're ready to do some presentations for you. Anything else you'd like to add? How best to connect with people? Should they just come down, or how do they contact you?
Yeah, you can absolutely pop down. Obviously, I'm open to the public. They can reach me at info@thedruzy.rose via email, social media. I get tons of DMs in social media, whether Instagram or Facebook, which is at Shop the Druzy Rose. And, they can set up an appointment or just come down and shop with your friends. So my hours are 10 to 6, Tuesday through Saturday, and Sunday is mostly reserved for appointments.
Fantastic. Okay, let's do some presentations. Town Manager.
Sure. Yeah, thank you, Lisa. And Kristen, on behalf of the town of Chelmsford, and again, I'm honored to be joined today by, as Lisa noted, our Select Board Chair, Virginia Crocker-Timmons, and Pat Wojcik, long-term member of the board. We want to issue, the certificate, but really just recognize the extraordinary effort and presence that you have here in the center. You've done a beautiful job with decoration of the store, the merchandise, and it really is a very comforting and warm place. And just even the time here today, your presence is just felt in the facility. And so we offer you, on behalf of the town, our appreciation, but also our support. And if there's anything that we can do in the town to assist you in the years ahead, because I have no doubt the successful pattern that you have, I just hope that you don't outgrow us. No, because you can just feel your energy and commitment and thoughtfulness that goes in. So again, you have our support and appreciation, and congratulations, and we wish you all the success.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Just reiterating, everyone's here to support you. All of the town departments are here to help you do well in the town. You just reach out and keep in touch, and I'm sure I'll be stopping in often. Okay, so we're going to do a countdown and cut the ribbon and make it official.
All right.
Okay, so I'll do a little countdown so everybody can do all their cameras and everything, and cue the confetti. Okay, ready?
Yes.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Thank you for choosing Chelmsford. Look forward to working closely with you many years to come.
Awesome.